Well, this is the holiday hour. Today is the New Year's Eve, 31st. During the holiday, watch a lot of YouTube video. There's a lot of downtime. So during that process, one of the person I follow is Dan Martell. He says that you first got to get hurt, and then you heal, and then you share, right? And share has the pluses of accountability to yourself and also other people in a similar situation. They can take your experience and learn from it and make it simpler in their life. Whether it's good they copy or something you do, some mistake that you do that they can avoid. That's the entire cycle of life there. So for that purpose, starting at the 2026, I always have been camera shy, but well, you got to face the devil somehow, right? So what I'm gonna do is I will share this entire process of 2026. I'll give it a whack at it for 1 year, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll work out, maybe not, but we don't know until we try, right? So I'm gonna title this 2026, which is year of horse, which like the way the zodiac work is every 12 years, right? So this is like the fresh year for me of the new life cycle, next 12 years, right? From 49 to 60. So, funny thing is horse means like, Ma means horse, and it fits my last name too. It's weird, huh? But I'm gonna label this year as the midlife crisis or midlife crisis, right? So at this stage of life, you can just double down, or you can kind of go, you know what, it is what it is. I'm just gonna settle. But talks are cheap. It's about action that matter, right? So for me, is I did a lot of talking, right, for 48 years, since I'm infant. But put the actions on film. This will be the very first time. This is my very first video that I recorded, and I'm intent to post this, right? So the way we're gonna do this is like discipline is what everybody always talk about, right? But it's so hard, right? Like you go do things and before you know it, and like you have a 365-day goals, and on the 6th day you screwed up, and then you're like, holy, well, let's start over, right? I mean, we all done that since college days, right? We think we can do 21 hours, and a month down the road, we like, okay, we got to drop one. And then a couple weeks later, drop a couple. And then by the end of the semester, we drop like pretty much all the classes because we expect to get 100 or A plus. And now best we can get is a C, and we don't want that, right? So in some way is, I don't want to make this so hard, right? So I'm going to have a 30-day goal and at a time. And I'm only going to focus on one thing on this 30-day, right? That goal, whatever you focus on this one, is take priority on everything else in life. I'm not saying you don't live the rest of your life. I mean, other part of your life. I'm just saying is you don't have to eat, you don't have to sleep, you don't have to live your life, you don't do anything, but you got to achieve this one thing, right? So now, I don't know that works. I mean, I'm just trying, right? I mean, we don't know. We'll find out in 30 days and we'll make adjustment. So here's the deal, right? These videos, I'm gonna treat it more like a raw video, I don't know anything about editing. I don't know anything about all that stuff. So I'm a contractor, I'm a construction guy. I'm not a tech guy. An iPhone is the only thing that I know how to use. That's about it. Only reason I'm using it because it's simple. You don't have to be smart. So All right, so now let's get to the point, right? On the next 30 days, what I'm focused on is body and mind, right? So I figure no matter what you want to achieve in life, and especially from here for the rest of my life, if you don't have your body, you can't do much, right? If your mind don't work, it also gonna fall apart as well. So it doesn't matter what you want to achieve in life. Those are two fundamental things you must improve on or maintain, however you want to look at it, right? You're probably not going to improve your bodies and mind over the next 12 years. But if I can think and look like this and 12 years from now, I'll be like, God bless, right? So in the body, here's for today, I am 195.8 pounds. Okay. And my goal by January 31st is 180 pounds. That's 16 pounds in 30 days, right? And plus today is 32 days. So it's half a pound a day. Now, do I have that in me? Probably. Have I ever done it in my life? No. I have been on a diet, lost 5 pounds, and it took me 2 days to get it back. I'm pretty sure other people had the same journey. But we'll see, right? So these are the simple steps that I'll focus on, right? See, the whole goal is I'm lazy. I wanna do this simply. Now, if I hit it, I hit it. I don't. We'll figure it out in 30 days. We'll report here, okay? So on a daily, it's a 10,000 step or hit the gym for at least 1 hour. And then when I'm eating, I'm not gonna have any kind of food restriction. I'm just gonna eat. I'm just gonna see whatever people serve me, I'm gonna eat. But it does have one rule. Whatever on your plate, start with the healthy food first and eat that first. Because I hate vegetable. Now, if people put vegetables on my plate, I gotta eat it first. If there's no vegetable, it is what it is. Protein is, help us grow muscles too. And 1 day a week, I'm gonna do a 20 and 4 fasting. I'm assuming everybody know what that is, right? 20 hour don't eat and 4 hour eat whatever you want, but still eat the healthy food first. Now, that's all I'm gonna do for my body, and we'll figure it out what happens in 30 days. Now, the mind, right? I was never good at school. Otherwise, I'd be engineer, architect. I'll be called Elon Musk. Hey, yo, man, let me work for you. But school not my thing since I was a kid. So, mine is going to be a little bit tougher, right? So I figure mine breaks into two parts. One is knowledge. One is feeling. Like, because you feel affects how you think. So on educational purpose, I will read 10 pages a day. I try to finish the chapter, but 10 pages a day. If you screw it up today, maybe read a little bit more tomorrow. We'll figure what you got to do, right? In 7 days, get your 70 pages in. And if you're any good, you might finish the book. They say 52 books a year, you'll turn into a millionaire. I don't know, man. We'll figure that out. And on feeling part is this. What I kind of figured out recently is this. Whenever you have guilt, you tend to make bad decisions. So I'm going to let go of guilt, right? I will apply the red, yellow, green light strategy or method. It's a golf thing. Y'all can search it up. Some pro golfers uses it. And this way, I want to stop any kind of bad decisions or impulse decisions. Because you can do a lot of good things. It only take one moment of weakness and screw it all up. All right, man. We'll check back later.